In previous videos, when I was talking about the bill of materials, I was just referring to the materials. But the question is, what do we do with them? We're going to go into the manufacturing module for the first time, and we'll see some work centers, which in short are the things that we can do to the components to manufacture something. I mean, they've got much more information and data, but for this example, this is all we need to know. So we go into the sales module, we create a quotation, select a customer, we already know how it is. I'm gonna select a couple of solar panels, like these two. Oops. There you go. Right. So let's say that this is what we're gonna offer to the customer. And as we can see, these are the components, but they have no operations, right? Okay, so the native way to do it is I click on here and I add one. I select the work center and then I input some time and then save and then a new one and so on. So we have to go one by one. Sorry. Let me archive this operation. All right, now it's empty. Right, so we're gonna confirm the offer and we'll see here a new feature, which is a wizard to input the operations. Let's take a look. These are sale order lines, so this information is the same as this one here. So rather than having to go one by one when it comes to operations, we can just click on here, cut, and for example, assemble. Okay, and that's it. Now I'm gonna select this one here. Okay, so if we take a look now, we'll see that it already has operations, the ones that we just added. So we'll see that they only have 1 minute that we can edit from here. So it could be 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and we can establish some duration by default. So for example, in this environment, we've got only 1 minute per operation, but it could be, for example, 10 minutes or 15 minutes or an hour every time that we add an operation. So this development is useful for companies that have plenty of sale order lines with little differences when it comes to operations. So rather than having to go one by one, clicking on all the order lines. So let's say, for example, that we have here 20 different solar panels, then we would have to go one by one, clicking on the operations and so on. So in this way, we're gonna ease the process of adding the work centers because it's just clicking on one of them and we're gonna input all this data.